Maybe I'll try with something like this. Let's see. Time Whip can get rid of like a Dragon Bane. This can kill a Stormhammer. I had the option to look harder for Wild Fiend or Penance to get rid of the early 2/3s that the Hunter can have. But we'll see. Didn't know the priest can even kill something before 10 mana. I didn't know that either. Especially after they took out all of Priest's win conditions. I mean, I know Priest was able to do that back when it had Divine Spirit, Inner Fire, and oh, look at that. We're just rolling high now. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough against the Hunter, because Hunter is pretty good against Priest. But we definitely have some things going here. I would assume Highlander Hunter, even more so after seeing that he didn't do anything on 2. Every other Hunter archetype would do something on 2, right? With budget Kala Priest. Yeah, that is exactly what this is. I don't have a good tool to handle that. Fine. 1 in 3 roll. Oh boy. Well, he only has one of these. All of these are good cards against Priest. And now I will get to know which one of these he has. I think he has Stormhammer. Now he has the Feywing. Alright. That's still good to know. Just smack him in the face a little. So he doesn't have Bran in hand yet. None of these cards drawn before turn 4 can be Bran or Stormhammer. This gives like some useful information about the hand, but it only gives you the card approximately 1 time out of 3. It's quite rare that you actually know enough about the opponent's hand to be able to tell which of the cards is there. Yeah, that failing can be a problem. But this is going nicely, because now I can coin the Rusty Trader. I so like Rusty Trader in Priest. I really like Rusty Trader in Priest. It's so incredibly good. This has been one of the key additions that I think has made this budget list now playable. I mean, I've been climbing with this. I've climbed like 1000 ranks with this. Velmo, okay. I can play Imprisoned Stuff too. My opponent has Zephyrus for Moonfire on turn 2. What? Does Zephyrus offer Moonfire on turn 2? Why would it do that? You had a 1 health minion on the board, right? Then I guess it could do that. Because I've never seen it do that.
Nothing but a bunch of big birds.
Do I just need to rip the Zigzor? I think I do. I can death this one. I can hit there with the rush next turn. I'm just ripping the Zigzor now. Let's see how this goes. But I'm a little worried about the Bran. I know Bran was not in hand earlier, of course. But there's 3 turns where he could have drawn Bran. So if he plays Bran here, then I am in trouble. Crush going phase for 8. Then I need to death the Crush. So my response to Bran would be to Setek, death the Crush. See what I can pick up from there. Ooh, that was powerful. Intriguing. So I could do Setek and Death this. Is it Pack Tactics freezing or Snake, the secret? I simply don't know. I think I need to death that. I think I need to try to hit into one of these. It was freezing. Okay. Do I just penance one of those to generate more resources? I think I might. I think this is the line now. Get a couple of minions on this board. If there was a Bran, he would have played the Bran. And later on, I have more ways, like Plague of Death becomes slightly better, but of course there might be too much pressure coming in before. Hunter matchup is extremely difficult. But we already knew that. And here in particular, like having Fate Fevers would be so good, because that would allow you to do so many more tempo moves that you can't really do without getting any discounts. Fate Fever is a surprisingly effective card in this archetype. Does Raider get +4 attack when it gets resurrected? No, Battle Cry doesn't trigger, so it does not get anything. Ah, that stuff. Because now I have lots of plagues, but this has got to give me Soul Mirror. Okay, that might be good enough. I can work with Death. It kills the dragon. And I can play a Vile Fiend. But I can heal up a little bit. But the problem is that damage is coming in, and I can't do other things when I plague. So that just might be too much damage. This card could be Bran. Even Dragonbane would be really strong here. Dragon Queen is the least strong of his power moves on this turn, because I have the plagues. So then I just take the 8 damage and then I plague the board away. So this was not a disaster by any means. This one even survives because it's dormant. This was the best possible outcome. Because Plague handles it. Nidhogg is so much fun when priests try to Soul Mirror, because then they get the X, but your X hatch first, and then you can do things with those. Usura cards are scary. Can I find anything to help with that? Not really. I mean, if it's Usura Awakens, then that's potentially lethal. I could do Plague of Death again. I may have to do Plague of Death again. I actually think I have to Plague of Death again. I can't give him 2 Usura cards. Even 1 Usura card is potentially lethal. That could pick up the Zixor Prime. In which case I will have to Plague of Death again. Unless I can pick up something with this Renew. Another Renew. Yeah, that's for later. But now, for now we just Plague of Death again. But eventually he's going to find his Bran. And I currently don't have an answer to Bran. I can't answer these dragons either. And there's still Zephyrus left too. Well, that's a time rip. That's okay. So first of all I want to renew. Breath of the Infinite Holy Nova. Can be used to kill some things a bit later. But this turn I got to just time rip that one. I think we might be close to the end here. I don't think I can survive much longer. That is just the power of Hunter.
Your wish is my suggestion.
So he's going for something like Tyrion? Maybe? Maybe it's Tyrion, or maybe he's born with it.
Feel the power.
Oh. That was pretty tough too, but... Well, it does set up for lethal with Bran.
Time moves quickly.
Bran kill command is lethal. That's not Bran. That's a piece of good news. That's not Bran either. Some good news. Not quite enough good news yet. Only 2 cards in hand. What 2 cards could he have there? I don't know. I just don't know. I think I need to play the Shield of Calagrand, see what I can pick up with that. Okay, this might give me some damage spell. Doesn't. What can this give me? I have to heal my face. Because otherwise I'm dead to a Bran top deck, even without kill command. So very close. Oh no, it's Huffer. Oh no. That's gonna hurt. One off. Unless there's a... No, it is one off. So this is going to be a Wind Fury Siamat with Apotheosis. That's probably going to be pack tactics, right?
What is a loon's will?
Could also be snakes. It's snakes, okay. These 2 are going to go there. Then it's going to be Siamat with Rush and Wind Fury and Apotheosis. And it's going to kill the 2 biggest minions here. Goes down to 4. Going down to 4 is acceptable. I go up to 17. So Bran is 14. Dragonbane, 50% chance to kill the Siamat. And now Bran is lethal again. Now Bran is lethal again. %10 chance for him to have lethal. But I have to kill the Dragonbane. Now Bran is lethal. 10% for him to have lethal here. Does he win the 10% roll? He does not. I survive another turn, but it's the same thing again next turn. Then it's 1 in 9 to have lethal. It's not actually, because I get the Shield of Galagron on the way and these can't kill it. Okay. Shield of Galagron saves me. Death, that one. I have to keep healing my face. But if it top-decks Bran, I still can't answer it, right? Penance, Penance is good. I can hit over there. And I can Holy Nova. Then I have the option to play Penance on this one. Penance and Psycho Bomb is good enough, right? He has Siamat, he has Bran. I can't really handle the Siamat. Then he has the Stormhammer. If I go to 6... I have to play more minions on this board, so that I can kill the King Crush. There's the Stormhammer, and I can remove the Stormhammer with the Ooze. It kills the taunt, I know. But I remove the Stormhammer with the Ooze. But then I must not die to Bran. So I have to Penance in order to not die to Bran. Maybe it was a mistake to not kill the 2-1. In hindsight, the Stormhammer draw was the only card that makes my move bad. I don't have a lethal setup. And I have to Penance my own minion, so that Bran is one off. Well, Stormhammer was the only punish, right, for leaving the 2-1 up. Everything else, and then it was better to get more minions on the board. If it's Bran or if it's Siamat, it was better to get more minions. But no, this puts me to 10 again. So now Bran is lethal again. And I don't find an answer. Bran is lethal. One in 6 for him to draw lethal now. Bran is lethal, Siamat is not lethal, but it always buys him another turn. I mean, I had Rusty Trader in the deck, I had Galagron, I had Apotheosis. I had a lot of cards there. Now we don't get to know what he drew. Oh boy. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.